Bienvenue dans la saison du football africain. My name is Cote, I'm Akwaba, and you are welcome to the Kente Business Journal. This is officially AFCON on the KBJ. You know, we're in the season of the African Cup of Nations. But before I start, I want to wish you a very happy new year to all our subscribers and our new viewers as we build this channel day in, day out. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. The African Cup of Nations is back, and this year we are going to La Cote d'Ivoire. I want to make this little education right here because people call this country Ivory Coast, and Ivory Coast is just an English translation, but the official name of this beautiful country is La Cote d'Ivoire. So you're going to hear me use the word La Cote d'Ivoire all throughout my presentation. So we are in the Republic of La Cote d'Ivoire for the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations. We know that this is a biannual tournament which happens after every 2 years. The last competition was held in Cameroon in 2022, which was originally supposed to be in 2021, but because of coronavirus, as we all know, even this tournament has been pushed into 2024, but officially it's been dubbed AFCON 2023. So I'm going to take you through some facts, figures, and history of this entire tournament in this first episode of AFCON on the KBJ. Stick and stay with me. We'll be right back and continue this presentation. So the African Cup of Nations had its inaugural tournament in the year 1957, exactly 67 years ago, in the Republic of Sudan, in the city of Khartoum. This inaugural tournament was originally supposed to have 4 participating teams, but only 3 teams ended up participating because South Africa, who were the 4th participant, decided to bring only white players, and then they were banned for their apartheid decision. So in the inaugural tournament, we saw Egypt winning their first African Cup of Nations after playing against Ethiopia and the host nation, Sudan. Since then, there have been 33 editions of the African Cup of Nations, with the 34th edition booked to be held in the Republic of La Cote d'Ivoire in January 2024. There will be 24 teams participating in this tournament after an open field of qualification was held for all 54 member states of Confederation of African Football.
All the way to Soweto, there's nothing that we can do, taking over the world. All my people got evil, Ubuntu is the motto.
Now, let me take you down through a list of how the competition has evolved from its inception in terms of participating countries up until today. As I stated earlier, the inaugural tournament in 1957 was supposed to have 4 teams, and this format was kept up until 1962, with South Africa withdrawing in the first 2 tournaments in 1957 and 1959 due to their apartheid policies. In 1968 to 1990, the field was expanded to 8 teams, and from 1992 up until 1994, 12 teams were allowed to participate in the AFCON. Now in 1996, the field was expanded to a field of 16 teams, but only 15 ended up participating because Nigeria withdrew due to some political tensions in their country. From 1998, we finally had 16 teams, and this format was kept up until 2017. Then in 2010, Togo withdrew from the tournament as they had a disastrous journey into the host country of Angola. From 2019 up until today, this is the new format of the AFCON, with 24 teams participating. Hopefully one day we're going to see all 54 teams of the African continent participate in the African Cup of Nations, making it truly the African World Cup. After 33 editions, this tournament has had 15 different winners, and we know that Egypt are the record holders with 7 titles, followed by Cameroon with 5 titles, and then Ghana has 4, Nigeria has 3, while we have Cote d'Ivoire, Algeria, and DR Congo, each on 2 trophies. And then we have Zambia, Senegal, Morocco, Sudan, Ethiopia, Tunisia, South Africa and the Republic of Congo, each on one trophy. The African Cup of Nations has been hosted by 18 different countries on multiple occasions across the continent. We have Egypt once again being the record host nation with 5 times, the first in 1959, 1974, 1986, 2006 and 2019, with Ghana also hosting 4 times, first in 1963, 1978, 2000 as co-host with Nigeria, and 2008. The Republic of Cote d'Ivoire will be hosting the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, and this will be the 10th time that the tournament is coming into the West African region of the continent. The last time it was hosted in West Africa was in Ghana in 2008, and we all remember that colorful tournament being hosted in the cities of Accra, Sekandi, Takrade, Kumasi, and Tamale. North Africa has also hosted this African Cup of Nations 10 times, with Central Africa hosting it a record 8 times. The Republic of Cote d'Ivoire has a population of about some 29 million people, with its capital city being Yamoussoukro. The currency used in this country is known as the West Africa CFA franc or the CFA, and the official language we know is French. The independence was gained on the 7th of August in 1960 with its first president, Félix Houphouët-Boigny. The cities to host the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire are Abidjan, Yamoussoukro, San Pedro, Bouaké, and Cote. Abidjan is the economic capital of Cote d'Ivoire. It is the 6th largest city in Africa with a population of 6.3 million people. It was the capital of the country from 1960 up until 1983. The city is located on the southeastern coast of the country. It is located in the Ebre Lagoon. The business district Les Plateaux is the city center, along with Cote, Douai Plateau, and Adjamé. Other major suburbs include Trakville, Makone, Atekube, Aboboya-Douame, Ilebule, Kumasi, and Yopougon. ASEC Mimosa is the biggest football team in Abidjan and obviously one of the biggest in West Africa. 2 venues for the AFCON are located in the city of Abidjan. The oldest stadium in the country, Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny, was opened in 1964. It was built to originally host the Games of Abidjan. It is located in the neighborhood of Les Plateaux. It's also nicknamed La Felicia. It has a sitting capacity of 33,000. In 2017, it hosted the Francophone Games. It also hosted the AFCON back in 1984. The second venue in the city of Abidjan is Stade Alassane Ouattara. It was built and opened in the year 2020, purposely to host AFCON 2023. It is the biggest stadium in the country with a sitting capacity of 60,000 seats. It is located in Abimpe in the northwestern part of the city of Abidjan. Famous stars that hail from this city include Didier Drogba and Javier Yao Kwasi, popularly known as Javino. Yamoussoukro. Yamoussoukro is the administrative capital and judicial capital of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire. It has a population of just over 200,000 people. The original name of this village was Ngokro during the 1920s. It was named after its founder, Ngo. The village was later ruled by the niece of Ngo, Queen Yamuso, and later it was renamed Yamoussoukro after the queen. The inhabitants of the city are the Bouale tribe, the Akan-speaking people of Cote d'Ivoire who hail from the Bono Kingdom in the present-day Ghana. The village was transformed into a city and then subsequently into a capital of the country by former President Houphouët-Boigny, as it was the place of his birth. The city hosts the world's biggest church building, the Basilica of Our Lady of Peace. It is located in the central region of the country. Yakro, as it is nicknamed, is home to SOA and ASC Uragahio football teams. The late Sheikh Tiote is one of Accra's biggest football exports to the rest of the world. The venue for the AFCON is the Charles Konan Bani Stadium. It was built and opened in June 2022 and has a sitting capacity of 20,000. It's purposely built for the AFCON 2023. Bouaké is the second largest city in the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire with a population of about 740,000 people. It is located in the central parts of the country, about 50 kilometers northeast of Lake Kuso. It is also just 100 kilometers northeast of the capital, Yamoussoukro. The city was founded by Asabu and Boale settlers, both of African origin, from present-day Ghana in the 1800s. In 1899, it officially became a French military post. It is home to tobacco, cotton, and rice. Gold and mercury can also be found abundantly in Bouaké. Bouaké is home to Bouaké FC, and the venue for AFCON 2023 is Stade de la Paix, or the Stadium of Peace. Some also call this stadium Stade de Bouaké. It was built in 1984, originally for the African Cup of Nations of 1984, and it had an initial seating capacity of 35,000 seats. Extensive renovation works was done to make it up to standard for AFCON 2023. The current capacity is 40,000. It is truly a beautiful piece of art. Notable football stars from the city of Bouaké are Yaya and Kolo Toure. Kohogo is a city of about 440,000 residents and is the fourth largest city in the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire. Kohogo is well known for some of its produce such as cotton, kapok fiber, rice, millet, peanuts, corn, yams, sheep, goats, and diamonds. The settlement was an important pre-colonial trade route to the Atlantic coast. It is said to have been founded by the Nangui, a 14th century Sanufo patriarch, and still is the capital of the Sanufo people. Sites in Kohogo include the woodcarvers' quarters. Kohogo also has an important airport, a large market, cinema, a mosque, and a swimming pool. Kohogo is home to the club Omnisport de Kohogo, who play in the Ligue 1 of La Côte d'Ivoire. The all-new Amadou Gon Coulibaly Stadium will be the venue for AFCON 2023. This facility has a maximum capacity of 20,000 seats. It was built and opened in 2023 purposely for this tournament. It hosted the games of the Women's Champions League in 2023. San Pedro. San Pedro is one of the tourist hotspots in the whole of La Côte d'Ivoire. With a beautiful coastline and amazing beach resorts, it is definitely one of the places to visit when you are in the country. San Pedro is located on the southwestern coast of Ivory Coast. It is the nation's second largest port and the seat of the Basse Sassandra district and San Pedro region. The city has a population of about 390,000 people, making it the sixth largest city in the country. San Pedro developed from a small fishing village in the 1960s into a beautiful seafront city with vibrant nightlife and beaches. The venue for the AFCON 2023 is the Laurent Pocus Stadium. It has a sitting capacity of 20,000 and was built for this African Cup of Nations. It also hosted some games of the Women's Champions League in 2023. FC San Pedro is the city's biggest football club and participates in the Ligue 1 of La Côte d'Ivoire. AFCON is here. Let us celebrate African football as we explore this beautiful country of La Cote d'Ivoire. Stay tuned to the Kente Business Journal. Don't forget to subscribe, and in the subsequent episode, we will bring you much more analysis on the teams that have qualified to participate in this 34th edition of AFCON. My name is Cote Akwaba. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in a subsequent episode. It's bye for now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kente Business Journal TV, and press the notification bell to stay updated always.